All right, what's going on, guys? This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire headquarters. Excuse me, let me finish this one. Okay. Let's see here. So, who's live with me? If you're live with me, click the blue button right below this video and join me on my personal profile on Facebook. Add me as a friend and let me know who you are, what state you're coming in from. Okay. All right, what's going on, guys? This is Ola from. All right, yeah, thank you. Let's see here. If you can hear me loud and clear, guys, leaders, let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. And we can get started right now. I got a few things I want to share with you. As a matter of fact, I am very, very excited. I am turned up, okay? Because I got some really, really exciting things for you guys to leverage. September was the first month that we really engaged in the Diamond Club thing. We had a chance to fill on a few things here and there, but we're taking it to the next level right now in October. So if you're really excited about that, please let me know. I got some things I'm going to be sharing with you. As a matter of fact, I'm very pregnant with a lot of these things, and I am so confident with what I'm going to be sharing with you. It's going to help you. It's going to take your business to the top, okay? Let me make sure that everybody is hearing me here. I was hearing myself, but just let me know you can hear me loud and clear. All right, yeah, Kerry says loud and clear, so we're good to go. All right, perfect. Guys, I'm on my personal profile, okay? So if you're inside of the group, come onto my personal profile. You see my name, Ola Togun. You need to click on that. It brings you into my personal profile, okay? All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. All right, so we got a few Jersey folks here. Maria and David, welcome. All right, so let me just be clear about something here, okay? This live that we do every evening, 5 o'clock, right? I love doing it with you guys, that members, right? And anybody who comes here, like even if the public invite somebody here and they're here, perfectly, that's fine, okay? But because of the value of the real estate of our subscription list, especially people that are not yet members, we don't want to occupy blasting the whole list with people coming here live when it's just a live session, okay? Where I actually go into some deeper stuff that are, like member oriented sometimes, So I'm going to keep this focused. If you want to invite people to this, the link still works. You can still invite people to this. They still can learn. You can still use this, give value to people. But personally, I am not going to be mailing this particular. I'm not going to be inviting my old subscription list to this. I'm going to be talking like I'm talking to my members. They can listen in, okay? That's fine. But this is strictly training for my members, okay? So we're going to be on this live session. I will still be doing my question and answer sessions. So for you members, so if you're here as a member, know that Monday through Thursdays, we're here 5 p.m., okay, until we hit 90. Today is the 42nd episode of Building Empires Live, right? So until we hit 90, and we may have to reshuffle a few things or maybe bring it down to 90 days or maybe delegate some leaders to take it over. Because personally, I'm in the middle of building another 7-figure business on the side. And, the reason why I got into this is so I can do that type of thing. I can do over and over and over and not get locked in one place, okay? Because, time is not the same thing as money, time you can't get back, but you can get money back, So leverage is the name of the game, and that's why we're here, okay? So that's number one thing that I wanted to point out. The second thing that I wanted to point out, I got a few announcements, okay? Let me just say that. I got a few announcements, but let me tackle some of this question. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions that came in that we should just tackle right away, okay? Matter of fact, let me go here. Why don't I just switch screens? Let me go somewhere else. Let me go to the browser. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. So I wanted to. So I'm going to switch screens right now, so we can just do some learning, and then I'll be back to give the announcement. So make sure you stick around if you want to know the exciting announcement. Stick around to the end, and of course you can watch the replay later and just fast forward. So, so anyway, if you can see my screen, let me know you can see my screen. Once you can see my screen, let me know that you can see my screen. Interesting. What's up, Quadric? See. All right, so I think we'll probably have some brand new people here. Probably Louise and what's her name again? Forgot. Let me see. Most likely Louise and Mitch is on the line with us. So we probably got some brand new members amongst us. So welcome them. Yes, Louise is here. Absolutely. All right, cool. So here's the thing, okay? Here's a few questions that came in today. What if someone says how much? Okay. And I discussed that a little bit on the group page here some few minutes ago. And coincidentally, somebody made a mistake. Okay, somebody requested for a refund because they had this they were under the impression that they had to spend more and more and more and more. Well, first of all, in life, yes, they have to spend more and more and more and more in life. Your key thing, your job is to make sure you make more and more and more so you can keep spending more and more and more. Let me explain what I mean to you. For example, you want to build a lifestyle, right? If you start making $20,000 per month right now, chances are your lifestyle is going to grow. The expenses, your life expenses, your standard of living will grow as well too, right? So it's going to cost you more money, okay? But that's what you wanted in the first place. To whom much is given, right? Much is expected, right? Uncle Sam is going to ask for more money from you as well, right? So nothing should be surprising about that. But specifically in regards to first, second, and third pillar, which is what we recommend that people set up here, excuse me, especially if they don't have the time, especially if they're like most people and they don't have the time to do a lot of things by themselves, we recommend for them to use the Done For You solutions. But the key thing I want to point out there is, well, let me answer the question first, okay? So what if someone says how much? When somebody says how much to you on the phone and they're talking to you, or you're prospecting, you're in the middle of prospecting, we're going to talk a little bit about some proactive prospecting here later on, okay? If somebody asks you, you don't answer them, okay? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for someone to say how much. How much is what? I mean, unless you're doing a presentation for someone over the phone, which you're wrong if you're doing that. You can't be as perfect as the videos. If you're coming from a traditional network marketing company, they have videos that does the presentation. Let the video do the presentation. They have somebody in the Saturday meetings, which I'm not a fan of. Many people I know are not fan of, right? But they have somebody who has done the presentation over and over and over, and your job is to put people in front of that. It's not your job to tell people the price of anything, because again, just fundamentally, it doesn't make any sense. Your job as a marketer is to create exposure for the professional presentation that whatever you're selling has provided you. Okay, so here at my Empire Pro, you should never. We know it's $47 to join, but you should. I don't care if it's 47. Don't tell people that. So how much is it to join this stuff? How much is it to join this stuff? Join what? What are you looking to achieve? You need to find out what that person is looking to achieve, and you need to come from a standpoint of providing solution to a problem and just telling them this is the video that's going to point you to the right solution, and let it go. Let it go. See, fundamentally, the less you say, the better. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're prospecting, you're marketing, the less you say, the better. The best capture pages in the industry are those that don't have all the text all over it. They're the one that say, hey, you want to download this? Take this. You want to take that? Boom. Headline. Boom. Give me your email address. Okay. The less you say, fundamentally, if all else were equal, right? If everything else were equal, the less you say, the better. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So let's be clear on that one. So what if someone says how much? You say how much is what, and you say, what are you looking to achieve again? Okay, this video is going to tell you everything. You need to get really good at telling people what the video is and keep it moving. Okay. So the second question that I have here, how do we create PDF file gift offer with an email capture link attached to it? Man. All right. So with an email capture link attached to it, create PDF file gift offer. So this person is trying to create something like this. Okay. Let me show you. Emailmoneyformula.com. Moneyformula.com, right? All right, so this is what we call a capture page, right? So you're offering something of value in exchange for their contact information, right? Right? So it's asking for their email address so they can download the book, right? All right, cool. So here's the thing with that. Let me go back to where I was. So the person is asking, how do you create a PDF file gift offer? So do you want to create a PDF offer or a capture page? Well, to create a capture page, if you want to create your own customized, if what you're asking is create your own customized, I will show you that inside. Let me say I'll show you that in the Diamond Coaching Club. And if you're not a Diamond Club member, I have something I'll share with you at the end of this call about the virtual Diamond Club membership, and you'll be able to be a part of that. Okay. But in the meanwhile, this process right here is a little bit of a training, and I actually plan on covering this on our next Diamond Coaching Club session, which is October 15th. Okay. So, but what I can show you is creating a PDF file. Okay. To create a PDF file is it's not that hard. Okay. You can use let me give you guys a little quick tip. You can go to Docs, right? Google Docs, right? So if you search for Google Docs. So if you have a Google account, everyone should have a Google account here. Okay. If you don't have a Google account, go get a Google account. Okay. You can't be a marketer without a Google account. Okay. So you search for Google Docs, you go in there, right? And then you log in. All right. It's asking me to take a tour. No, I'm not interested in taking a tour. And if you go here, create a document, I think. Docs. Right. So if you click create docs, let's see here. So you can actually type this in a regular Microsoft Word, right? Let's see here. Open file picker, docs, sheets, slides. I mean docs already. So let me, okay, plus. Okay, so I click the plus sign at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. So you click the plus sign at the bottom, and then you can create a document. So if you had, so for example, if I wanted to turn this document, right? See, I didn't know I could do that. I could have just done this here, right? I could have just done that here because I wanted to keep everything in the, so you can actually create a Google Doc. It's very close. Like most of the functionality is just like Microsoft Word, right? All right. So I would make it like a 14 points, right? All right. Every paragraph will have a line between them, right? So how do you create a PDF file? Very simple. So you go here, you go to download as, and then boom, PDF document. Do you guys see that? You go to under file, download as, PDF document. That's not what I use personally. I have a software that does it, but you can also do it like this. Okay. So this is web-based. You can do this. You don't need the software. It's free. Okay. So if you write a write-up, like for example, you're listening to this right now, this training, you're making your bullet points, right? You're making some notes, right? Now you're summarizing it at the end of this call, now you have something of value that you can give to other people in the world that can help them, that can change their life, that can help their business, right? Like, for example, the tip that I shared on not talking about price unless you're selling, unless you're the one doing the presentation and that was it, and that's the only presentation. You should never be talking about price when people don't know what they're buying, right? That's a massive tip. A lot of people are killing themselves in the business by talking about price to people that are not ready to hear price on the phone. It just doesn't make sense to be talking about price when they don't know what they're buying, right? You could take that, you could turn around and share it as value to everybody else in the industry, in MLM, in network marketing, even in traditional sales, right? Some people claim they've been salespeople. They don't know this little tips here and there, right? That can help them, that can actually skyrocket their business because they don't have to sit down there and do presentation in person. They can have a video do it because, again, it's all about leverage, right? So if a video does not involve human time, but it can be played and fast forward as many times as they want, right? Why not leverage it, right? Isn't that what leverage is? All right, cool. So open, boom. You do that, then it opens some PDF. Now you have a PDF you can give away. Boom, boom, boom. How cool is that? So that answered that question. Let's go to the next. So I answered this question. Create PDF file, creating capture page, and that's something I'm going to be going into details on how to customize the capture page because I'm actually going to be showing an example. All right, and I'm going to give you a chance to be able to access that coaching session at the end of this one. And I'm not selling anything that you don't know about already. Okay, just that I'm going to be saving you a chunk of money. I'm going to make you a lot of money over the next 12 months. Okay. So it's okay to repeat messages. So this was going to be my answer. Okay, that was my answer. Somebody say, is it okay to repeat the same marketing message over and over and over? You know, that's a tricky. Before I go into this question, let me make sure everybody's with me. Are you guys here with me? Are you guys game with me? You guys getting some value? James, what's up, James? Carrie, Louise, Cynthia. Let me know that you getting some value before I move forward here, okay? All right, so here's the deal, okay? So how many times do you guys see the same commercials on TV over and over and over again? Okay, so here's the key thing with that, okay? There's some risk that's attached to repeat marketing message. So I'm not gonna sit down here and just tell you that it's just totally cool to just keep, it can become spam, okay? You risk being called spam. You don't wanna be labeled spam, okay? So if you keep sending the same message over and over and no value in it, right? What you can do, if you have the same message, you can have up to 10 different messages, 10 or more different messages that you rotate. So it doesn't look like the same thing over and over. So when it comes to email marketing, yes, you can repeat the same message over and over, but you want to avoid being dumped into the spam box because it start becoming annoying, okay? On TV, they do that same thing on traditional TV, but the worst you can do is fast forward the commercial. And trust me, every time you fast forward it, they know that you're fast forwarding if you're on the DVR, because they can tell how many exposure that commercial is getting. They also know when you switch over to another channel if you don't have DVR or TiVo, right? They know when you switch over. They're monitoring all those things because that's what marketers do. You're supposed to market the exposure that you're creating for your content or your video presentation. At the end of the day, your job as a marketer is to create exposure. So, but you want to create exposure in a way that you're safe, that you don't get labeled as a spam or become policed by the internet police, right? By the gods of the internet, okay? So ultimately, what you can do if you know that, hey, I'm not really interested in creating content every day. I just want to do email marketing. Create 10 plus email marketing, okay? Create 10 plus content. Like, for example, you could be taking notes from this. That's why I do this every day, so you guys can have enough content, right? Take some notes, shape it into your own way, summarize it, and put your own twist to it. Tell your story of exactly how you've made these mistakes in the past, right? And That's one email right there. Okay, so you could have it 7 days in a row. You could create up to 30 days in a row that you could rotate from time to time, so you can email your list on a daily basis with some content and not just spam. Okay, and that should take care of that. So can you repeat message? Yes, you can. If you have it in you to create content all the time, again, wait, let me tell you this, okay? Because I create so many content, I gain so much more, okay? Just because I create content, okay? There's something about you creating content that you start learning even a lot more. Like I could pick a topic and say, hey, I want to talk about solo ads, easy in marketing, right? When I start digging into it and start writing about it, I start learning even more about the topic. Okay, I don't know if it's a magic or some type of magic, but when I start writing about it and I start digging even further, I find myself doing research instead of research, and I start learning more. Then I'll discover something that, wow, I could do that. Like for example, what I'm planning to share with you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's meeting, right? I'm like, wow, we could do that. Like literally for $3-5 a day, you could start attracting people and start making $40 sales per day, right? 2 to 3 per day. When I was just trying to create some content so you guys can move faster and not depend on leads coming in. When that idea came to my mind, and I realized I've done it in the past, so now I can share with you guys tomorrow. Okay, so creating content is really good for you, okay, ultimately. So don't get stuck on, I'm just going to rotate like all I said. I'm just saying, if that's really like your nightmare, then absolutely you can do that. If it's not your nightmare, please, you're going to learn a lot more from yourself and the process by creating content, by making sure you take notes every day here and sharing it with your list and sharing it on your Facebook wall. And the same way that I showed you how to do in the membership area here. Let me show you the membership area just to make sure that we're on the same page here. Let's see here. All right, so under bonuses, 7 daily rituals. Okay, so for those of you that are brand new, these 2 videos are something you need to watch. So tomorrow may be a little bit longer training than normal because I'm going to be adding on to these 2. We're going to have a brand new Facebook $100 per day formula. Okay, this one is a little bit more aggressive, but still attraction marketing. Okay, it's a little bit more aggressive, but still attraction marketing, and you're going to be attracting as opposed to chasing around the Facebook. Okay, and it can, you can spend anywhere from $1 to $5 per day. It's totally up to you. It can actually be 0 if you want. Okay, but of course you want to put some budget behind that to make things move faster for you. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that tomorrow. So let's go back here to the doc right here, which I just figured out I could do today, which is pretty cool. So what is our offer? Okay, so let's say you were talking to someone, right? You were prospecting proactively, right? And they're asking you, what is your offer? If somebody used this language, okay, they know too much, okay? And that's not a bad thing, but they may be a bad prospect for you, okay? You need to switch mode. You need to kind of like switch mode in your prospecting. So for example, you're prospecting, somebody came to you and say, hey, I'm looking for a way to build my business. I'm looking for a way to make money from home. And you say, wow, so have you checked anything else before? Oh, tell me about that. All right. So you're just asking questions and you're getting to know them a little better, right? And then they say, what is your offer? If they blatantly say that out like that, you say, what is my offer? Well, what are you looking for? Let me ask you, that's a great question, but what are you looking to achieve exactly? You need to throw the question back at them in that form. Okay, let me repeat myself. Okay, if somebody says, what is your offer? That's somebody, nothing against anybody. This is just a level of arrogance in that statement by itself. Okay, so what you want to do is say, that's a great question. What are you looking to achieve? Let me see if I can, maybe let me see if it fits what we have to offer you. You have to switch it up. You have to take the power back from them. Okay, you have to maintain the power at all times, which is why we only teach attraction marketing. Okay, no one should throw this at you, and you shouldn't start spitting and say, oh yes, I sell my juice network. Don't do that. Okay, don't answer right away like that. You should always flip it. You say, that's a great question, but let me know what made you click on my ad in the first place. If it was a very proactive prospecting, right, then it should be like, hey, I like that shoe. Hey, I like the videos you've been posting. Interesting. Are you in this business? Are you building the business or something like that? We're gonna talk more details about this tomorrow, right? And they say, what are you selling? If they say that, they say, what am I selling? Well, I'm selling you the question I just asked you. Can you answer? Or I could just keep it moving. Thanks for your time, though. No worries. Thanks. And you just keep it moving. You need to maintain the power. Listen, there are billions of people in the world. Okay, you don't want to be talking to anybody like that. Okay. Now, if somebody's a member and they say, "What are we selling exactly?" Well, my Empire Pro is simply a training platform. It's a training and a marketing platform. It's just so happen we give you guys an opportunity to make money from referring others to it. Okay, so it's a training and a marketing platform. As you can see, I'm right here every day sharing value and showing you exactly, giving you tips that you can use in selling anything and marketing and selling anything on planet Earth. Okay, so we have true value to give, but don't let anybody make you feel like you're worthless. Okay, that's that. So we had somebody just a few minutes ago, actually, before we got started, asked this question. This was actually Esther. Hopefully she's on and she can hear this right now. So she said our bounce rate is 0% in autoresponder. If you don't know what autoresponder is, it probably means you haven't set up your first pillar yet. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Okay, you'll learn more about that at that stage. Is it unusual or bad situation? I find this problem during these 3 days when I do the task of avoiding spam boxing. Okay, let me just say this. Okay, bounce rate 0%. That's perfect. Okay, bounce means an email that couldn't be delivered. Okay, the more this number goes up, the bad the quality of emails or the email leads you're getting in your autoresponder. That's just mean the worse. The higher this goes up, the worse the quality of the email leads. Okay, so the fact that it's 0, that's perfect. But in any ways, I wouldn't focus on these numbers too much inside of especially in the beginning of your business. If you're in your first, second month, I wouldn't worry about them. Okay, but 0% bounce rate is perfect. Now, some people, I think she's asking here, I feel something is weird because I got really few clicks and open in last week. Anyway, I know what bounce rate mean. All right, so she knows what bounce rate mean. Cool. So here's the thing. Okay, let's talk about open rate. Okay, if you have a open rate, okay, let me log into my, how about that? I'll log into my Pure Leverage, right? GVO/Pure Leverage, and then we'll answer that question very quickly. If you go to let's go to broadcast. Okay, so we go to broadcast. Okay, all right, so she has a 0%, right? So you notice I have 0%. These are good. Okay, however, case I love me some that has 3.69% percent bounce rate. That's pretty bad. It could be because of the word kiss, and I love, it's probably used by spammers that are trying to sell porn or something like that. It's probably why that happened. So this is, again, how would I know if I didn't use it? Okay, I used it and then boom. All right, now look at this. This went out to 44,000 people. Okay, this went out to 44,000 people, 64 open. Well, this only went out this morning. Okay, so this is just in the morning. Here's what I want you guys to realize. My members, listen to me, okay? If you build a list, don't expect everyone on your list to open your email today. That's why you email every day, because people don't necessarily open their email every day. It's the same thing when you set up a Facebook ad. Don't expect everyone, like if your ad says your reach is 30,000, don't expect that you're going to have impression of 30,000, because everybody doesn't come on Facebook every day. The key thing you need to understand is all percentages. There's a percentage of your reach that you will be reaching. Okay, it's all percentage. So my reach here is 44,000. My impression was 64. Only 64 people open. Well, the question for you right now is, how many people open an email from you today? How many people did you expose your presentation to today? The more people you expose your presentation to, the more money you get to make. The more this number is, the higher the chance you get somebody to open, right? Which is why you need to keep building your list regardless. Like, don't stop. Don't say, hey, I got 100 people on my list and I'll stop. No, you need to keep marketing. Why? Because Coca-Cola is still marketing. Geico is still marketing, for Christ's sake. Okay? So you should never stop marketing. Your goal is to never stop marketing. Your goal is to, at some point, start bringing in enough income so that that income can swallow, literally swallow the amount of money you're spending on marketing. That's when you know that you are in profit, my friend. But how do you get there? You got to start from somewhere, my friend. Okay, so I want to keep that clear. So again, here, this headline probably threw this thing off, and boom, about 3.69% of 44,000 people end up in a spam box or got bounced back. Okay, trouble, right? But as you can see, I've always kept it clean. 2 times $500 emails. I got fired. What are you selling? Are you up? Right? Make any sense from this? Right? All of those have 0%, right? But if you notice, 64, this 83 people, let me blow this up so you guys can see it bigger. This 83 people that open here may not necessarily be the same person that opened, which is why you email every day. Okay? If possible, email twice a day. These 60 people are not necessarily the same 64 person that opened. The person that got attracted to this headline, are you up? It's not necessarily the person who see $500 and like, whoa, $500, let me check it out. There's a type of person that saw $500 in the headline and says, yeah, whatever. And they just didn't open, right? They're skeptical. There's a type of person that said $500, I'm looking for money. Let me open this. There's a type of person that sees I got fired and they're just attracted to negativity, right? For all kind of reason. You don't know. That's why you keep marketing. Just like a professional marketer, you keep marketing. Why do you keep seeing junk mails in your inbox at home, guys? If you're here, you're a marketer by name or professional, okay? So why do you keep seeing junk mails at home? Because that's how people make money. That's how people create sales. Okay, so you're in the business of email marketing, all right? And you need to make sure 1 or 2 emails goes out from you every single day for the rest of the life of your business. Okay, and you need to understand that this needs to keep growing. The number of people, subscribers on your list, it needs to keep growing as fast as it needs to keep growing. Okay, so that's 532. I think we cover. You guys got some value? If you got some value, tell me. You got some value? Let me know. Yeah, we'll cover most of the questions. So hopefully we're a little bit clear on that. Esther, if you're there, she's probably in the group. She's usually in the group. You need to come to my wall. Let's see here. So I'm going to make the announcement right now. Let's see. Did you guys take some notes? Did you learn a lot today? So hopefully Esther will see this, maybe the replay later, and then she can watch the replay and hopefully we answered her question. Let me go lift this and share with you guys what I have for you guys. Okay. All right. So this is the announcement that I have. It's not going to be live until tomorrow. Okay. It's only going to be available tomorrow. What's tomorrow? 9/29. It's probably going to be available on, well, tomorrow is the 30th. It's going to be available on Wednesday. Okay. You're going to be able to get in on Wednesday. But let me show you what I have for you. It's pretty exciting. Okay. All right. So many of you know, let's see what you guys are saying first of all. Yeah, junk mail. All right. Yeah, we don't stop learning. I'm learning myself. All right. So many of you guys know that our Mastery Diamond Club is $10,000 to join, right? $10,000, and then that will give you access to the reseller, right? So we launched it last month. It was a great success, the launch, right? And but we wanted to make it we wanted to make the online coaching, we wanted to make it a little bit more accessible to a lot more people, and we also wanted to create an avenue for you guys to make more money. Okay, so two things. Wanted to make sure, because what I'm sharing on the, like, for example, how many people think, like, if you're here and you're a Diamond Club member, what do you think? I mean, if you just share right there in the notes, what did you guys think about the first session? Okay, we have a 10 month curriculum, right? It's 10 months curriculum, okay? 5 year college material when it comes to marketing that I cover once a month in the coaching session, right? And then what do you guys think about the first session? Let me just ask that question real quick. All right. So the Empire Intensive Mastery Diamond Club is $10,000. All expenses paid for. You come hang out with us in New York City in July 2015. 100 leads included for you. 3 personal coaching sessions with me and the person who is your direct coach, right? And yeah, all of that, right? That good old thing, all expenses paid for. So what we've decided to do is to separate the reseller, right? Separate the diamond reseller from the Empire Intensive Mastery. Empire Intensive Mastery is still there. It involves 3 of my personal hours, okay? 3 of my personal hours coaching people. Time I can't get back, okay? My time is $5,000 per hour, okay? So the fact that it's $10,000 is already a steal, okay? So we're not going to touch that. That stays the same way. We're not going to touch it, okay? However, I'm making something available for my members, okay? I want you guys to make more money, and there's residual income attached to the reseller. And also, when I'm coaching people, the group coaching we do once a month is very well leveraged, okay? We're in a class and we're coaching and we're answering questions and stuff like that, right? So it's high-end coaching, but we want to give people access to it without having to pay $10,000. Okay, how's that? So as opposed to paying $10,000 to come to an online coaching, no, if you want to come out to New York City and network with the best minds in the industry and all expenses paid for, you still have to pay that money, okay? That $10,000. However, with the coaching, because it's well leveraged and there's machines used and all that stuff, we can afford to make it accessible to people, okay? And then it's also going to be beneficial that you guys can make money from it, okay? So so what we've decided to do, okay, just for one day, if you're on this call right now, okay, just for one day, I don't know if I'm going to make it available forever, okay? Let me just say that. I don't know that. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so what we decided to do is, of course, you can get all the accolades that come with, that come with the full blown diamond with the live session and everything. Okay, what we decided to do is, number one, when you refer people through my Empire Pro, regular members make $20 by default. Okay, it's a privilege. Okay, because it's a training and a marketing platform. We teach you how to market any business on planet Earth. Okay. However, as a privilege, you refer people here, you make $20. Okay. If you want to focus on, if you're using our funnels, then you definitely want to make the most money you can make, because if you're spending time and money on advertising, then you should make as much money as you can make back so you can offset your marketing cost, right? So to simply upgrade $20 to $40 commissions as opposed to making $20, you have to be an elite partner. It's still valid for elite partner. If you're an elite partner, it's still valid. But if you upgrade to what we call Virtual Diamond Club, Virtual Diamond Club means it's not the real Diamond Club, which you can come out to New York City, hang out with us. You have 2 seats in New York City, all expenses paid for, entertainment, food, drink, room, accommodation right in the middle of Times Square, right? Every year. Every year, pretty much in July. That's not going to be included in this. This is just your opportunity to be able to Number one, access the online version of it, which is the online coaching, and then be able to access the online Diamond Club Hub, the training hub, right? All the videos, the recording, even training and recordings from the event, you'll be able to access that, right? So I can't look at you in the face and tell you you're gonna have the same experience when you come out live. Okay. However, so you're not gonna have the same experience. So no, you're not gonna pay $10,000. Okay. So what you pay, okay, I'm gonna give you one day, Wednesday. Okay, if you're not in the Diamond Club yet, okay, Wednesday, you're gonna be able to get in at $97 per month. You just pay for the reseller pretty much. Okay, so the program is going to be called the Virtual Diamond Club. It gives you access to the online version as well as the reseller. Okay, the only thing you won't be able to resell is the $10,000. Okay, but when people get in, you'll be able to make money from the $97 per month. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Let me just be clear about something, because I know Shola sent the text in earlier. So let me make sure. Okay, all right. I have some good news, guys. Actually, yes, you actually gonna be. There's a very high chance. Okay, I got to talk to him about that. There's a very high chance that we're gonna leave it on. Okay, maybe as an upsell or something like that. When you pay $97 every month, it allows you to make $40 commissions on the front. Okay, not only are you making $40 commissions on the front, you're not able to make passive income too when people become reseller of either the Virtual Diamond Club or the Diamond Club. You're able to make high ticket. No, you're not able to make the $6,000, but you're able to make residual income. Okay, so let me just go over it here and show you guys right here. So instead of you paying $10,000, you're not going to be paying $10,000. What you're going to be paying, okay, so you see I put a stick on that, right? What you're going to pay is $97 per month, or if you want to pay for a whole year, you have 2 months free. Okay, so you pay $997 for a whole year. It's recurring. Okay, and it will come with an active reseller account. If the account goes inactive, you can still make money from the system. It will just revert back to $20. Okay, and you will not be able to make any of the, like, this reseller account system will turn off pretty much. Okay, but you're able to make 40% on first level, which is $40 per month from that 97 for people that you refer through the system. Okay, you're able to make $400 per year. If that person paid for a whole year, you make $400. If you, on the second level, people you refer, right, if they start referring people, you make 10% of whatever sales they make, period. Okay, you make 10% of whatever sales they make at that Diamond Club level. Okay, so Diamond reseller are able to make $40 commission from every $47. Okay, the $7 allows us to keep the servers on. Okay, so we don't make profit from that. You guys probably know that already. We have people calling your referrals, right? People calling them, welcoming them into the system and things like that. The $7 goes towards maintaining the system and making sure that things are proper. Okay, so pretty much you can consider this us paying all the money out on the front. Okay, the rest of it goes towards making sure we have a solid event in New York City every month. Okay, and of course, to maintain the system, make sure we're profitable as well. We got to keep some, so here's what you don't get. Let me just be clear about this. Okay, with the Virtual Diamond Club, the Diamond Club members are the Diamond Club members. To become a Diamond Club members, you got to pay $10,000. It's as simple as a one time. You become a Diamond Club member, you're able to make $6,000 commissions from anybody that's referred through your funnel. Okay, Virtual Diamond Club member gives you the benefit of the passive income attached to that, plus the online virtual coaching. All right, so it's truthfully virtual, but gives you the money. Is not going to be virtual. Okay, the commissions you make from this on a monthly basis, you can build that really nicely, and you can make some really nice income from that. Okay, so it doesn't come with tickets to New York event, no personal coaching. Why? Because that's human being personal time. To get that, you have to pay $10,000. Okay, however, you have, of course, you have email support, phone support. We're just not going to sit down for 3 hours coaching you. Okay, you have all the coaching you have virtually. Okay, and no lifetime access to monthly live, rather live. Okay, that's no, actually this wasn't part of it. You have access to, that was a mistake. You have access to the monthly coaching online. You'll be upgraded to Diamond in the back office, pretty much. Okay, so you'll be upgraded to Diamond. You just won't have access to the event in New York City next year. Okay, so it's a great way to start off. Okay, so for those of you that want to get in, just look out in your email on Wednesday morning. Okay, and you'll be able to get into that. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this? 5:45. I was able to cover that in 15 minutes and rambling. So I'm gonna put a video together for it, just short like that in the back office. What do you guys think about this, guys? Okay, extra income for you guys: $40 per month, commissions, right? $10 per month from a second level for doing nothing. Okay, so if you have $340 coming in every month, that already cover your own cost, pretty much. Okay, just three will cover your own costs. Okay, and we're not gonna lower the quality of the training that we bring here. So you guys can expect the best. You can expect that your customers will be taken care of. Just like Maria just said, it will be worth every penny. Okay, and on top of that, you'll be nicely compensated for that. Okay, so I'm waiting. It's a delay, I know. I'm pretty much done for the day. Let me hide Lee. Yes. Thank you, Maria. We're always working hard here just to make sure that everybody is taken care of. Okay, we don't want people outside of the door just because they don't have 10K, right? On every month. And I think everyone needs access to the training. All right. Luis just got in today, so Luis, you're getting your feet wet. Don't worry. You're gonna, this is the three pillars in the back is very straightforward and to the point. Tomorrow we're gonna be going through some fresh marketing, like how to use a Facebook fan page for free. Okay, almost for free. Let's say almost for free. Okay, but this is yeah, Elizabeth. Yes, you got in at the juiciest part. So make sure you watch the replay though, okay? Because there's a lot of content in the beginning. All right. So I'm very excited about this, guys. I'm meeting a few of our New Jersey people here on Friday, and we're going to be masterminding for continuous growth of the system, and we're going to be talking some partnership stuff too, to make sure that everyone here does not get stuck in the world of gurus out there. The gurus, there's something called Guru Syndicate, believe it or not. And if you're not a part of it, or if you haven't been around for a while, there's a very high chance you would never make it to the top. It's just the way it's set up. It's not Illuminati, but it's very similar. Okay, you need certain hands up, and that's beyond just what you know, and beyond just the stuff you see on the surface. So we're going to be talking more about that. We're in New Jersey here, so I'm excited about this meeting you guys on Friday, Maria and David. We're going to have some fun. Dinner on me, everything. All right. Yeah. So Luis, get back in Luis and Lee. Get back in Lee and Mitch. Yeah, get back into the back office, and anybody that's new here, get back in the back office and get set up. Okay, you'll find that you're gonna make a lot of money, no question about that. But most importantly for me, you're gonna learn some stuff about marketing that you could never go hungry in your life again. Okay, that's really the most important part to me. Okay, like even if my Empire Pro disappear, when you learn the concept that you learn here, you should never be hungry in your life again. As long as there are human beings on this planet and somebody needs some type of service that you can help them with, you're going to be able to provide that service, but at a very highly leveraged level. Okay, that's what it's about, because if you're not leveraged in your life, then you are selling time, and then you can only sell time. You can only sell 24 hours in a day. That's if you're some type of Superman, and you can't. That's the moral of the story, you know. So you have to learn leverage, and that's what you're learning here as we're going. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. See you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow is very, very important. Okay. Tomorrow is all content. Tomorrow is all content. We are going to be messing with fan pages, and we are going to be getting to some proactive prospecting thing that still embeds attraction marketing in it. Okay. The goal of tomorrow's training is the goal is that you can bring in, okay, I'm talking about anybody that's using my Empire Pro as a funnel right now, that you can bring in $40 per day, $100 per day. That's 120. Okay. The goal is so you can bring in $120 per day. Okay. This one is not going to be about you sit around marketing. Okay. Marketing is good. You need marketing in your business because that's leverage, right? All right. So it's going to be about proactive prospecting, which is still marketing, but it's a little bit more aggressive. The quality of leads that you get from this is about 20 times higher. Okay. So you should have no problems when we're done tomorrow bringing in 3 sales per day. Okay. It will be totally up to you. It won't be because of budget. It won't be because you don't have money to join anything. It will be because you're not doing what I show you. Okay. Within 45 minutes to 1 hour tomorrow, I'll be able to show you. Okay. And it's a numbers game, but it's very attractive, right? I'm going to show you how to do it, and you're going to be able to record your data per day and bring in 2 to 3. Okay. Let's just focus on 3 because 3 is the perfect number. We're all about 3s here, right? 3 simple steps, 3 pillars. How about 3 sales per day, right? 3 sales per day, and let the funnel do the rest. Okay. Just like my friend Michelangelo would say, right? You get them to the church, we get them saved, right? So you bring in 3 sales per day. Obviously, you know how we welcome our members here, right? And then we continue to coach them to become the best they can be, and to continue to learn how they can get their message out into the world so they can change the world with their own little skill set that they may have. We're going to coach them how to do that. And when we start doing that and they decide that they want to upgrade and stuff, you make money, they get to make money too. So it's a win-win and win all around. Okay. So who here is excited about 3 sales per day? Okay, that's $120 per day. Okay, on the front, we're not talking about back-end income. We're not talking about back-end income. Okay, we're systemizing everything step by step, what you do every day. The resources there. I just got to show you the system tomorrow. Then you start implementing. It doesn't matter how much money you have in budget. It doesn't matter any longer. Okay, especially with the opportunity we just gave you to upgrade to Diamond that you're gonna have on Wednesday. There's no more excuses. Okay, so it's all about continuing to build a community where people start becoming the best they can be. Okay, so let me go here. One of the things I'm very particular about in this industry, people get stuck in online MLM. People get stuck in online internet marketing, and the $1 million skill set that we show you here, only if you can just look outside. Okay, there's so much money to be made. There's so much business to be conducted. Okay. So that's what we're about in my Empire Pro. We don't get hyper. We don't care about launches. We don't jump on launches. A simple system you can follow 10 years from now that you're not going to regret jumping all over different launches all over the place. Okay. Launches are cool. It's a big part of business, generally speaking, but you got to have a very solid ground part of your business that's just evergreen. Okay. That it doesn't get affected by Facebook disappearing or the internet disappearing, any of those things, right? There's no such thing in what I'm going to be showing you, okay? But however, we're going to leverage the internet because it's still here, right? So we're going to be leveraging it tomorrow heavy. And like, let me ask this question again. How many people here is excited about bringing 3 sales in per day? That's $120 if you're an elite or diamond member, okay? And I'm trying to calculate 120 multiplied by 30. That's on the front easily $3,600. Okay, remember there's a lot more sales in the back end. Okay, there's a lot more sales from people setting up their first pillar. There's a lot more sales from people deciding that they want the high ticket, they want to come back out to New York, right? So who here, let me ask that question again, is excited? because I'm really excited, and I'm literally looking for people to be excited with me. I'm excited. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna be excited because I know somebody's gonna catch this fire. It's all about three. Bring in three per day, $120 per day, $120 per day, and you just bring them in. Of course, welcome them. We'll train you how to do that properly. Okay, no hard closing anybody. Okay, it's all attraction marketing. It's all the numbers game. It's all percentages. Okay, and that's what's about. So I'm very excited. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Okay. If I don't have a chance to send out a reminder tomorrow, make sure you're here 5 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Make sure you're ready to take some notes. Okay. 3 by 30, 3 by 30, 120 by 30. That's about $3,600 per month, minus whoever decided to be a wussy and take a refund. That happens in real life. We've all been there, right? Where we quit on something too early, right? But we got to create some momentum right now. Okay. We can't wait around. We have marketing. We know our marketing works, but we're not going to keep waiting around for marketing. We got to start creating some stories by being proactive with prospecting, and then mix that together. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you the perfect combination of prospecting, proactive prospecting, and marketing. Okay. So be pumped, be ready. Matter of fact, if you can't sleep tonight, it's perfectly okay. Okay. If you can't find yourself sleeping tonight, it is perfectly okay. For those of you that are brand new here today, your homework is very simple. Go to the first two bonuses. Okay. Facebook $100 per day formula, 7 daily resources. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be an update to this. Okay. Tomorrow is going to be an update to, like, a part 2 update to Facebook $100 per day formula. Okay. So it's very important that you watch those trainings right there. Okay. Let's see here. Like Little John. Let's see here. James, my guy, yeah. James is very familiar with this process. Right? It's going to be a lot more easier for you. I'll show you tomorrow. Yeah, Carrie is all in, definitely. Yep. All right. So what I'm not going to be showing you, I'm not going to be showing you how to spam nobody. Okay. We're not going to be doing that. We're going to be attracting heavy. Okay. So I'm going to be attracting. I'm going to show you some resources too on Fiverr. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, absolutely, Kodrick. Yes, we can create PDF. Believe me or not, I found out not too long ago too. Okay. Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's call it today, guys. I'm very excited. If you have questions, anything you need, you know where to hit me. Private message me on Facebook. Marketing questions, private message me on Facebook. Accounting issue, billing issues, you need to send that into my empirepro@gmail.com. They'll help you out over there. I'll see you guys at the top. Let me make sure that Cynthia is not. Yes, Cynthia, absolutely. Cynthia, you're gonna love this one. Okay. I'll see you guys at the top. Have a fantastic night. Bye for now.